Good morning or evening, depending on where you are. Uh, SPC Griffith 82. Looks like we got quite a few things going on in the map. Let's see. Oh, we definitely need to upgrade how many arrows I can have for sure. What is this? Alright. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. We're going to get things squared away here real soon, and then we're going to get started. Started my day with a good workout. It's not me bragging. I enjoy it quite a bit. And you know, it's just something I do that I think is, you know, well, healthy. A lot of my life I haven't done a whole lot of healthy, or made a whole lot of healthy decisions, so it's just something I like. I would tell anybody that if you enjoy it and it's something you want to do, then by God, do it. See if she's got anything. Okay.
I would like to see.
Let's see what's in the store.
Can't have too many.
I mean, you probably can,
There is
but
always more where that came from.
probably don't need that all that much, but we'll just make sure.
Nothing else?
I don't think so.
Until next time, Eivor.
Where am I going to? I remember this one. Yeah, buddy. There's gonna be raid locations down here. Well, I guess we keep taking over to the south, but because I don't have any raid locations opened up right now. I've been somewhere else. Let's go see the cartographer, see if he's got any other locations for me before we roll out to cut some more people in half.
Take a look at the new maps I made.
Well, show me then.
Keep an eye out for wild animals here. I'll add this location to your map. Done for. Farewell, Eivor.
We'll help some of them out later. Let's just get, yeah. Let's see, we could fast travel here. Let's do that. I'm not pointed the right direction, so let's... Everybody turn around, guys.
Sail out!
Go.
Let's have a song.
Nah, let's not.
Sail down!
You know what? We keep passing this up. I'm just gonna go kill some people real quick.
Are you feeling all right?
You can hush, dude. Feeling fine. Y'all should really be paying attention. Probably should have looked near the river. Left. Nope. It really won't let me through there? What's going on? Really won't. Hang on a minute. What do I got the Pearson thing. Oh, there's some opal though. This is so damn dumb. Well, there we go. That was weird. All that for that friggin' chest. How did somebody get missed? Off with your fucking head. Now we can go. Skull. What's up, Sean Mike? Hope you're doing well this morning.
Let's row in the... My rib.
Good for dude. See what this guy has. It's alright, buddy.
A good traveler, what seek you? Where is the matter of my fee?
Yes, all right.
Now, show me your...
Well, let's start here. May as well. Normally some pretty killer encounters when you're going after these ingots and things like that. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly at all.
Fair enough. Mind you, the old...
Door's locked. I hate when it's like this. Life is good, sir. Good to hear. As always, when you come through, thank you for showing up and giving me some of your time. I'm glad you, or I hope you enjoy, of course. I need to be finding the other kind. Big enough. Supplies never a bad thing. Just went in your house and stole your shit, y'all. Another book of knowledge is never a bad thing to have. Maybe that'll be in a restricted area and we can cut some people in half. Or provide some blunt force trauma. Oh yeah, that definitely looks like a military encampment. Asshole. I'm gonna need that key you got to our house. Ah, fuck it. Dumbass. Did that dude possibly think he was gonna do? You're done. Shaggy Banster, hello, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. Oh, the game's going fantastic so far, man. Lots of people to absolutely destroy. Having fun going Viking. These three were not ready to defend whatsoever. Yeah, buddy, that was kind of sick, I think. I don't think I've ever had three back-to-back that couldn't tell I was there. Let's see, it's down there. How do I get there, though? You wasn't ready. No, I'm playing on the Xbox Series S. And I mean, I absolutely love it though, man. Is there anything up there worthwhile? Not even a human to kill. What's up? Series S. What the fuck is that? Locked. Alright, I gotta find a way to unlock that shit, but... Gotta be a window or something to look through. Yeah, the Series S is in Snake. That is aggravating. That is not gonna unlock. Maybe there's something I can blow up in there.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
I'm gonna feel real damn stupid, I think. Man, I'll tell you like this. I would recommend the Series X if you've got the money for it, but if you don't, I absolutely love the Series S. Like, it's cheaper, and a lot of people don't like things that are cheaper. I don't really know why. But yes, I definitely, I mean, the Series S was 100% worth what I paid for it. So I would definitely recommend it. It doesn't have a whole lot of storage space, so I would say to, I would definitely recommend getting something to, I'm sorry, I'm being distracted because I don't know how to fuck to get in that thing. But I would definitely recommend the Series S 100%. I'm streaming from the Series S. I don't have a capture card through the PC, and honestly, I don't have a PC good enough. I'm about to say to hell with this book of knowledge, so I am about to do that. Maybe there's a reason this could be set on fire. Just burn it all down. No, it isn't that there's a puzzle. Sometimes I'm just freaking blind and can't see how to unlock something. I want that book of knowledge, and I hope it's something good, because if it's not, I'm seriously going to be aggravated, but I'm about to say screw it. But what there is you have to get a vantage point. When you use your eagle vision, you see that red right there? It means the door is barred. And most of the time, just on the other side, there'll be some kind of open window that you can get in or stand on. But I'm not seeing any of that, and I feel like maybe it's because I'm kind of rushing or something. I feel like I'm absolutely missing something, and I'm gonna feel stupid when I found it. So this is to me feeling stupid, absolutely. But no, it wasn't a puzzle. It was me not paying attention, honestly. I do also upload to YouTube. About screwed that up, didn't it? Let's put man's best friend on the instead of the harpoon on this particular one. But SPC Griffith 82 is also the name of my YouTube and my Instagram. My Instagram is where I announce when I'm going on, round about what time I'll be on and stuff like that, and captures that I get from this shit. So feel free to follow there if you wish, sir. Now I'm not near uploading Assassin's Creed. I've still got, well, I mean I am uploading Assassin's Creed. I got a couple of Red Dead story missions to upload to YouTube, and then it'll go back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And as soon as I do all of these, because I have Ireland, Francia, the Mastery Challenge, the River Raids, so I'm gonna get all of those, and then Ragnarok, which is coming out on the 10th. What the hell is today? I guess it's like today or tomorrow. What the hell is today? The 8th. Okay. Thursday, I believe Ragnarok is being released as DLC. There's supposed to be 40 hours of content there, so I'm excited to finish this story and then start working on Ragnarok, because by the trailer it absolutely looks amazing. But Shaggy, I would definitely say for its money, the Series S is 100% fine. I think I want to kill me a heretic. They were gonna be hunting me. And then we'll get back into the story. I hope I'm not about to bite off more than I can chew in fighting him. Let's get him. I do between 2 and 4 hour increments of streams that get uploaded to YouTube. And they normally get exported right at the time I finish. That way all I have to do is take them off of private and put some tags on them, little description, and then they're there. Come on, horse, do the thing where you jump. Oof. Oh, that's not going to be good to get hit by that thing. There's poison in it. Goodbye to the heretic.
We watching to the back.
Come on, get it, big guy. You was a bad man a minute ago. And now you're a good man. I did not think I was going to get that heretic that easy, especially when he got the poison. Here's your cutscene.
All of these men of God, festooned in gold and silver.
It is enough to make one blind.
We are blind of now. Lanius was our only king. He saw straight and fought alongside Arturius. We have been blind ever since.
Let me get this amulet. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, if you enjoyed this, Shaggy, hopefully you also found my YouTube and Instagram. Like I said, it's all under the same name that I have here. So we got a couple of these assholes dead. Where's he at in the world? Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely go after him after we do some of this story, but let's go get the story. Hang on just a second, I apologize. Alright, sorry about that. I probably need to do the fast travel points in this area too, just so it's easier to come back to.
There! Pick the coward up! You! No paradise where you're going!
Goodbye, good sir. Oh, y'all probably ain't gonna like it.
You will pay!
I don't feel like I'll
Together! Damn you!
Now you. And now you. Bad choices, sir. Bad choices. Yeah, we're going to open this area up with a fast travel, and then after that, damn sure do some story. It's really dark in here in London, ain't it? You know what? I'd rather see this during the day. Meditate is an easy way to fast track time. You need different weather, or in this case, different lighting. The equivalent of sleeping in games like Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that. Red Dead. I thought I'd get like animal guts or something from that. Climbing an amphitheater. I have a feeling that's the shit up there. Yeah, because I bet I jump onto that. Nope. Keep going up. Why would you do that? Come on now, quit playing. Oh, that's gonna be a good screenshot there. See what this store has for me, if it's got the better materials. This area looks quite poor, so I'm gonna place a bet that they don't have the stuff that I want. Still worth checking out.
Hello and welcome. This could help you in your travels. Wise of you. Finished looking around?
I will.
Yeah, I could have sold you some trinkets, but not a big deal. Now let's get up here to where what I originally came from. Well, there's gonna be an ingot on the way. No, none of my business. A military encampment. I'm sure I'll be here a time or two.
Nothing here for you.
You're right, there ain't. Tell me there's nothing here for me. Oh, you don't like what I think I just said, do you? Can't say it's him. There's people here to rescue. Come on out, guys. Oh!
Keep the boat of idiots. In step with me! No escape! We'll get you!
Wait a minute. What are you doing, man? Killing the people that I saved? Oh, okay, that's the way I see it. Oh, that's down here. There's a damn key. I guess I got it from the people I killed. They're going deeper in.
No, you are dead! Dead!
Am I? Dumbass. And I do have skills to do. What the hell was I going for? I want another adrenaline thing. There it is. Alright, now that we've done that, let's get the hell out of here. I think I gotta track somebody. I think this is a weird ass mission. That dude was very afraid to see me. Or surprised, I guess. Could go either way, I suppose.
The Cripple Gate of London. Might find an official worth it.
I beg patience, all. We'll have this wreck cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh?
The Olaf. Hey, bear up, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burr? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to London 4 year back.
Trigger!
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner of knavery.
Stow!
Somebody else wants to get killed.
Avgos wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgos wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant that if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
Is this kind of noise coming to London?
Yeah, we've a quiet day once in a great while.
Try not to kill anyone, eh?
I want the big guy.
a skull capstone.
No,
Lord preserve
you won't.
God in heaven, you fight like the devil's stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself.
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, was that it?
I will have dealings with any who can deliver a fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that is you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of London's westerly half. I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of London.
It is good to meet you, Reevestow. London sits on sturdy shoulders.
To be fair, I'm not the only Reeve. There are two of us now, and the Governor to boot. We do our best in these times, wild as they are.
Take me to your governor, Stow. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station filled, flock shepherded, and off to Trigger we go. What can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor, of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
Already allies. Good.
So, this is London, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, as early as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenwich. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless Reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, are me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in London for a season. Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the air. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here? God, no! No, no, no!
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visiteth and shines upon them.
You've no need for outsiders, Stowe. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fatter those men, Stowe. It can't go on like this.
It's a serious attack. Were they after you as well?
Now that's a fine question, isn't it?
You must be Erke, London's second reeve.
Erke Botel's son, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Trigger, to seal the bonds of friendship with his clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man, and I got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could they...
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about London.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this bird. I can't make head or foot of all this.
Dude, I'm trying to speak to you,
What is
man.
Dirty notes from a mistress. Sorry, mistresses. In Trigger's desk.
Ah, yes.
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average and 1 massive.
Had a wandering hand. And I
didn't know. I didn't think.
He didn't want you to. It was his secret to keep.
Find anything?
Besides enough blood to repaint the city's faded bricks. No.
Get down, dude. There you go.
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on. There's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal?
No, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been
How
on a
y'all see
ladder
it
he
from down
opened.
there?
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Mayhaps it's what got him killed.
Oh, while I'm here.
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck. I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Trigger was shot where he sat. Probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attacker took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This killer was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets, heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by Manikas. The Leech, the Arrow, the Compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
The Arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in London.
The Leech hails from Wessex. London is home to many of them as well.
And the Compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
This temple is our only strong lead. I would like to see it.
Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stone.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
Let's go get these motherfuckers. I will be right back. Apologies. Sorry about that.
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is yours to explore, Eivor. It's to the east of here. I must wear my reeve's face for a time. Keep away! The fight is over. Town hall will follow soon.
Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word. The Temple of
Time to get
Mithras.
some.
The Temple of Mithras. Well guarded for a tangle of old ruins.
Come on then. That was dumb. I do hope you're better.
Throw the dog off stride.
I'm gonna let you eat your shield, Biggin. What about you? Let's eat your axe. Now. there anybody else?
You are the rat! Bleed you! Keep focused!
Come on, get some. Let's try that again. Ooh, good shot. Alright, where was I?
The compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit. Tools for a surgeon, finely crafted. Like we found in the villa. And there's a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith.
Well, that's a weird place for this thing to be. Huh. What about this one? It does have something. I don't think I'm ready to do that yet. Dude, get around the fucking thing. Another one of those barred doors.
Messages between the leech and the compass. Healing, gutting. The leech is a strange one, but the compass calls to strikes.
Okay, I think I got the gist of it. Is there anything down here worth taking?
I have got enough to go on for now. Erke and Stowe must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least Sunan will feast.
Sunan will feast. That much is guaranteed. Get off the fire before you start burning, son. What is that? Did I miss something? I did miss something. I came back for a shield I'm not going to use. Nice. It is a nice shield though. Some investigative shit done. Now let's go start hunting. How do I get out of here? Okay. Got turned around a little bit. Apologize. Okay, here, see if any guards have turned up. Restricted area in my ass. Get up, sir. dumbass. There was probably a door entrance to get up here. But I'm weird like that.
It's worth knocking on a few doors, that's all I'm saying.
Trigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in London.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Eivor, you bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum. Notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they are called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's their purpose?
That would take some time to explain. But know this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. Do we know anything we can act on?
The arrow is a Dane, who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests he is an archer.
I bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in London.
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks, surrounded by other fighting men.
The arrow has orders from the compass to recruit soldiers at a market in the west.
I know the very place.
The leech has need of flesh. Been looking for thralls, though I cannot say why.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately, but not thralls alone. Some of the missing we find again in several places, cut to pieces.
Good lord, Erke.
The compass is a mystery. He is mentioned often, but there's little to go on.
Said he was a Frankish captain, did you? To find him, we'd have to mark the ships that came and went along the Thames.
Captains are a transient sort. It may be he's far away, keeping quiet.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind for strategy.
We kill the arrow and the leech, then sit back and wait. Let the compass come to us. We'll find the
Let's get
arrow
it
and the
done.
leech. So,
Count on it.
And I'll make...
it could be the leech.
God be with us.
I'm sorry for skipping through all that. I just realized I'm on a stream. I'm a dumbass. All I can do is apologize because I can't fix it. Almost got an extra adrenaline. Oh, I need to figure out a quest too, don't it? Let's investigate the murders first. Got the fast travel here, that's good.
Is this
I'm
the
doing
leech's
this
work?
too much.
Yeah. New corpses every day.
How can you be sure?
Their eyes are scooped out. Black, empty caverns. Same as Trigger's gods.
Must be hundreds of people passing by here each day. Anyone see them dumped?
It's the riverbank, Vinner. Every crooked dealing in this city goes through here. Heard from Stowe yet? About the arrow?
The leech is my focus just now. Does something worry you?
Ah, no, just checking up on the old Sparrowheart.
You two are close, like brothers.
Yeah. Close like brothers, you could say.
Erke! Tell me it wasn't her!
It wasn't your daughter, dear Kida. Take a breath.
Oh, thank Freya. I have such a fear I will find her down here. She works errands for a smith who sends her to these docks. Most times at night. I cannot stand it.
She works for a blacksmith. Do you know where?
Never told me his name, nor where he hammers. Tight-lipped about everything, this stubborn girl. I haven't seen her in 2 days, and feared the worst. In London, you must always fear the worst.
What sort of job did she have?
Ran errands and the like. She would make a delivery, trade it for hack silver, and scurry back to her smithy.
Do you know the name of the man?
Name. But I wish I did. I would box his ears and harvest his nuts.
Anything else you remember?
I had a neighbor once tell me she saw Regna, lingering for a time under the London Bridge. Worried me sick hearing that.
That is a good place to start. Thank you, Gila.
A shady smith,
Well, we got
a missing
information.
child. It's a lead with some weight.
London Bridge after sundown. It's worth a look.
Good. I'll hang about here and keep things calm. And Eivor, don't drop your guard around these docks.
Do I look like one who could?
He does not. Under that bridge.
Best wait until nightfall.
We waited until now.
Best follow him. See where this leads.
Imagine that, a ramp to say, hey, climb here, right?
Can't this clod walk any faster?
Good thing they never look up, huh?
Careful now. Is this the place? Or... no, just meandering?
We'll kill everybody, but... let's be smart. I don't know if the blacksmith will run or not. Can't remember. There.
Hey, what? Stop!
thing you don't pay attention, because I surely was not. I'm gonna need you down too.
You got the purse I'm owed? Huh? Who the fuck are you?
I'm a friend, Doya. Your money's with your lad.
What have you to do with him?
I'm keeping him safe. Had a fear he was being followed.
Tch, I knew he was soft. Not like my other girl. She was hard as hog's breath, that one.
What happened to her?
Fell ill a few days back. So I sent her to good Sister Frideswith. Healer in town.
Sister Frideswith.
Got broken bones? A boil on your bum? Or too much birth blood? She'll mend you quick.
She would need a broad set of tools for such work.
She would, and she has it. Comes to me for all her wants, and I craft for her what she needs.
Not anymore, you don't.
Alarm! Kill many and die well!
You, sir, are done with whatever you was doing. In the event I don't find her, she does not have a blacksmith. Everybody here is going to die.
Wait a minute!
No. Try to stab me from behind. Now, where were we? Just made you a berserker. You're a shield biter.
Best day show.
Got you. Everyone involved with the arrow, the leech, or the compass must go.
I'll ring the alarm bell. Target practice.
No, you won't.
Idiot.
To suffer!
Now. Ah, hell, there's a few more. Go ahead and assassinate this son of a bitch, so. Wait, this dude's got a key. So what, I wonder?
Follow my lead.
I wasn't near him. No, he's done.
No shame in being patient. Cost you. Get behind! They'll take you.
That was kind of a weak ass. Together with who, man? Oh, there was one more. Now to find whatever might have been locked. If I was a betting man, that would be it. My contacts are really messing with me today, gentlemen and ladies, depending on who's doing the watching. I'm an idiot. Always look up in these games. You know what? We'll take away Baron's axe for a minute. Nah, I don't want to do that. We'll keep the divine hammer. She was in a place where you could not get that kill soon. This dude is sleeping. Dumbass. Okay. Now which way? Oh shit, I need to be going the other way. Nobody left but the dead. And that is how I preferred it. Fuck it.
You dead. Dead!
Seems the leech is not underwater. I cannot for the life of me remember where she is, but I'm betting she's not outside the walls, so. There is a thing though under there, isn't it? I just saw it. Don't know if that was worth just grabbing some leather, but you know, you never know what's there. Alright, give me just a second, I'll check the DMs on Twitch. More of her people. Oh yeah, she's probably here. There's a lot of these son of bitches, ain't it? Okay.
This is where the leech dissects her prey.
I'm gonna need that key. Fuck it. Let's get them all. I just caused quite the problem.
You're hilarious. Let the good sister fix your eyes off.
I don't want to die. Going to die.
Patience. We'll patch you up.
You're done, Woebringer.
Come on, let's get you back to your hut.
Where's his ass at? There. Oh, okay. Go ahead, pop back up, big guy. You're tough. Now you ain't. I didn't mean the civilian casualties. Now I'm just gonna go in the front fucking door.
Keep your guard up! Now you pay!
Almost over now.
She looked hungry and needed to eat. Now, let's go murder a leech.
From Fluga! Fluga!
Gafjunen for Uranium!
I killed that one.
One more, that's all. I'm nearly finished.
That is enough.
Oh, it's you.
For all the dead we collect, dear sister, you and I are equals.
Quite a charnel house. I'd lost count of how many. I suppose I've been greedy in my research, but not for lack of care. The ancient ones, the arbiters, they built us out of simple pieces. So easy to break, so difficult to mend. There must be an improvement. We should be stronger, faster, smarter. I could have fixed us. I could have made us better.
We are blood and bone and spirit, Friedeswith. Perfect as we are.
You've such beautiful eyes. Finish it, would you?
Okay. That's gone. Aww. That's that woman, that's that girl that her mother was looking for. More keys, but for what? I haven't found anything that needs keys. Oh, I need your shit. I forgot to run your pockets, didn't I? Oops. Glad there was no civilian in the way. So I've been responding to a person that was asking me what I'm going to do if I get 50 followers. If I was going to do a giveaway or something like that. And to be honest, as slow as this has been, I have not given that any thought. He gave me a couple of ideas, and I appreciate that. Juan Villicra. So I definitely appreciate the ideas. I have to give it some thought into what I would give away. For the people listening, his ideas for a giveaway would have been a headset, a mouse, a keyboard, something along those lines for getting to 50 followers. And I'll be honest, I don't know how I would even, like, would I give it to the 50th follower? Would I don't really know how a lot of that stuff works. I'm still relatively new to this shit.
It is done.
Ah, the leech is bled out. And did you catch a name?
A nun, name of Frida's with.
What? The good sister? That can't be right. She was a saint. A healer and a... Gods! That brick fits this week's wall of shit.
You knew her?
She saved me. Mended the broken leg. Thought I'd lose it. But not with Frida's with. You wouldn't know it was ever broken. The sands will run backwards now. Without her, we'll return to balancing humors.
All of that for this. Secrets of the human form. How she saved lives.
And how she ended them. It might be the ravings of a madwoman.
Not every problem has a clean solution.
True. Very true. I've built my name selling the heart fix. I'll live with it.
This was her fix. All her ideas and discoveries written here. Ill-gotten gains.
I have a mind to burn that bloody tome. Is that the right call?
It has cures for everything, from boils to broken bones. It is worth keeping. We fight wars to save those we love, and pay in blood for what we win. This book, this is your good sister's battlefield. Her kingdom.
You may be right. We can't return the dead to life. But their sacrifice can mean something. If you need me, I'll be at St. Paul's searching for something on the compass. Thanks for all this, Broca.
Okay, we got one, and now I've got that extra skill point. That's awesome. one too many. Where was I looking? Here. There's an assassination thing that allows you a second chance at assassination. Ooh, but I do like that background bolt. That shit is awesome. That's where we're at next. Do the sprint attack. 1, 2. What's up here? Charge shot. I don't use that. One second. I'm hunting something. Basically already have auto loot. Chain assassination, that's the sumbitch I want right there. Okay, so it's in yellow and it's just this way. Hell, it'll have another adrenaline upgrade near it. Cool. Son of a bitch. Alright.
Allez, Paris! Move!
No, I'm not messing with him. You can be stuck, sir. Yeah, I can't really be seen here.
Eivor, welcome to the West Market.
A lawman like you could set folks on edge in a square like this. Why not wear a cloak?
Hide my face? Not a chance. It does the people good to see a lawman on the hunt. You and Erke found the identity of the leech.
Some holy healer. She was called Frida Swith. Had an appetite for eyes.
If this order can corrupt London's favored saint, what hope do we have?
Any noise yet about the arrow and recruits?
I've heard whispers. Somewhere here, a man gives you a coin, and this coin grants you entry to a contest run by the Arrow's men.
Which man? I see too many here.
He's good at blending in. I haven't spotted him yet today.
I will sniff around. You stay back.
Eivor, what was your impression of Erke?
Erke has been a great help. Why doubt him now?
Ah, forgive me. My latest thoughts have been restless. I've been a reeve for so long, fighting for God's justice. I shed my earthly attachments for his great plans.
But you could not shed Erke and his friendship.
No. No, I'm not sure I could.
I should find one of these coins soon. Will you be around?
I'll return to St. Paul's just down the road. Godspeed, Eivor.
Don't that.
Salto, Therch ildo stawer. Martonet fuerte wintra warsta. To go jemit tinchet.
Begone! You reek of someplace else.
I have a bow and a buddy ready to serve the arrow. So why turn away the sharpest eye in Britain?
I haven't come this far trusting any old sellsword on the street. How do I know you aren't some rat looking to sink our ship?
I would never. A mutual friend sent me.
Did he now? And what's our common friend's name?
It was Egbert of East Anglia.
Yeah, right. Begone, before I kick your teeth in.
Wrong answer. I need to find another way to get the coin. Some of these men have pocketed their coin already. But which? Ignore your purses, lads.
You got the coin? Show me. Is that the coin for the archery contest?
Keep off, Leo. This is my coin, my shot. You want one? You talk to my mate Ussa, and he'll point you through.
I heard the take for this job is 3 stubs of silver a month. Is that true?
Yeah, and they pay you more if you drag your brothers into it. Ussa's earned a fortune skimming the docks of London.
The wets well dent for Suna. Shulan session. That way,
There we go. This coin is engraved with an image of the London Colosseum.
We didn't need anybody doing anything to us there. Didn't really mean to do that, but okay. There's gotta be a door to this fucking place. That's what I thought. Opening, not a door.
You like her?
Well, what's your business? Shooting or watching?
You are looking for skilled archers, and now you have found one.
This contest is private. Invitation only.
Your men are handing out these coins like they were on fire. Is this enough?
It's enough to keep us talking. But I'll want to see how well you handle that bow before you go any further. Want a trial round to test your eye?
I will shoot a practice round, just to be sure.
Go ahead then. They're all set up.
Women don't need reason. They need to be told what to do. Better you than some outlander pig breed in her.
How was that?
You've got quite an eagle eye on you.
I've had enough practice. Let us begin.
A real fanatic you are. Get ready. It's a simple contest
get it
here.
then.
Hit all targets true before the sand runs down. Here's the new competitor, a Norse from the northern wilds of Mercia. And our current reigning champion, Seir. All right, take your mark. Hook set! Arrows not! Fire! A perfect strike! We are halfway down the sand. Odin speared. Did you see that? Eivor leads to victory! That's deadly aim you have. Best I've seen for some time. Well shot! You have earned your place at the arrow's side today. He'll be eager to meet you. Hold yourself to the Imperial Arch and speak with our man, Hussa. Recite the phrase. May the Father of Understanding guide us. And he'll know it's you. Arrow is making his speech at the Imperial Arch. On your way now.
Let's go climbing way. Tell me that wasn't perfect.
Are you Husa?
Yeah? And who's asking?
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
And may the Mother of Wisdom give us strength. You're to stand just there, look your best when the arrow comes forth, and keep still.
Friends, brethren, good people of London, we have had a hard week. Cowardly invaders stole into our governor's home and robbed him of his life. Trigger, my friend, my leader, slaughtered like a dog by outsiders, by the enemy. Do we expect his reeves to guide us? Some arsed halfwits let trigger. My back.
Oh, the ocean sheep!
Come on, let's get it, y'all. I don't need to speak. Let's go. I don't think you're gonna wear me out. Come on up here.
You suffer for that! Keep the rat guessing.
All your people are dead now.
Arrows knocked! It's a hard thing to raise the rats of a city into warriors. Hook, set!
You raised no one. You only trapped them in their cowering fear.
Draw strings! First wave fire! No, I gave these men order. I gave them purpose. I showed them their common enemy. Anchor strings! Second wave fire! I was arrow for their rage. Without a foe to consume, we devour ourselves!
He speaks true. A man without an enemy defeats himself. Justify all you want. You're just a king-killer and a coward.
Mighty High Horse, you'd do the same if you were me. Aim and fire!
The guy his. Do I have any else unlocked? I do. Oh, I've already got him marked. Well, you can read that. We'll get to that shit. Really wish I could sell the weapons that I don't need in here. That'd be a lot of doggone money.
You're unharmed. Praise be to God.
It will take more than a few lads with newly polished bows to fell me.
The arrow was a boy.
A man with a boy's brain called Avgus.
Avgus? That can't be right.
I could return with his head on a spear if you would like to see.
No. You've no reason to lie. Yet Avgos, my old friend, had no cause to murder. He saw London as a kiln of rage, to harden the softness of its younger men. Perhaps I ignored in him what I hoped not to see. Ambition, greed, anger.
From one man, such hatred is easy to spot, but from many, it is a fog that fills the room.
Power. Men will claw for it and cling to it at the cost of everything.
Very true. And it is cold comfort when glory has the taste of your family's blood. 2 targets down. Only the compass remains. If it were my men killed, I would be on my way to London now.
The compass will come, and we must be ready. Expecting the worst.
I do not want anyone catching me off guard. Could we take the fight to him?
There may be a way. Let's regroup in the church when you've had time to rest, Broga.
I really don't need rest. I like fighting.
The good sister was murdered, and where were your guards? You hear me, Urke? Her blood's on you! It's a ruse, I tell you! It's them that killed Trigil and shifted the blame!
Do I have more skill points? Hell yeah, I do. Where's that shit that was over here? That emergency aim is good. Did I already frickin' lose it? I don't expect my hill. Oh, it was on this side, dumbass. I basically already have that, so we're on our way here. Oh. We won't need a guided arrow. I don't care about advanced assassinations. Do I really need the heavy wheeled right now? I really don't. Explosive corpse. I don't really mess with poison. Oh, that's pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go back up on this. So I need 1, 2, 3 to get that. Alright. Need to get in the cathedral. There's a fucking mob out there.
Some surly guests outside.
Eivor, we didn't see you enter.
Be cautious with that. Anyone could have walked in.
They might have, and I'll serve penance before God, but I will not feel shame. Not ever.
Times being what they are, Elska. I'd rather not join Tryggr among the headless.
You make a well-timed point. Have you stepped out today? There's a strange feeling brewing in the streets.
I've heard the shouts. The deaths of Avgos and Fríswith have angered many.
Let us hope the compass numbers among the offended.
I don't doubt it. But are we ready for him?
Yes.
Let us go over all that has happened up till now.
Tryggr was killed and dismembered by men who worked for him. Men he trusted. Avgos, the Arrow. Our brother-in-arms. He wanted London for the Order.
And the good sister. That's another knife to the back. London's saint. Sister Fríswith. She was the leech and the city was her meat market. Your bishop has already issued an apology on behalf of the church.
It is time we focused on the compass, gather all we know, and lay it out, plain as day.
Aye.
We let fly the feather dart, cut raven ink from a cowering quill. Now we wait, wolf-tensed, for the master of the River Rep to return and revenge his shaken warriors.
Well, well. This one's got the gift of Odin's meat.
What is on your minds, though?
We know the compass is a sailor. A captain from Francia.
And he won't like hearing he's got a leak in his hull, so to speak. With the death of the leech and the arrow, you want to hit back. We can't know how or when.
Apart from this, the man's invisible. Coward, if you ask me.
Burn in your hell, you bloody reeves!
We're pinned in!
Is there another way out?
The tower! There's an open window they can't have reached!
I'll go up! You find a way out!
Eivor! Make for the steeple!
The yarn's still spun for us, my stone. We've many years yet. Come on!
Let's not be on fire again, even though apparently it doesn't bother Eivor that much. Eivor. I always say his name wrong. I came in through that. Oh. Time has come. Anger is fueled.
Help me with this! You'll pay with your life! Come at me!
Gotcha.
Let's get clear of this inferno!
I had a view of the city from the roof. There's a new flotilla in the harbor.
The compass.
Bastard.
Well, let's get that son
We
of a bitch.
commandeered the Springles that Avgos built. We could rain a cloud of arrows on the invaders.
I'd sooner take the flank and go around this army to the boats. If we cut the head off this beast, the Order's men will be easy to rout.
I want those Springles on our side. I will follow you, Stowe.
Up on the ramparts. We'll redirect their fire.
Whatever happens, this ends tonight.
May God guide our
Fucking
souls
right.
and cover our backs.
Paladin's
Don't
on.
be reckless, little boys.
I'll see you when it's done, Erke. Count on it. Follow me to the ramparts, Eivor! They'll have no chance!
Then come on.
The Springles are close! I'll crush you!
Pay with your life on that one, biggin.
No one left to save you! Where's your silver? Where? Let me... You are no match for us! Incoming! Turn it to the ground! Look out! Forward! Forward! Kill them all! Arrows coming!
You know what? This is bullshit.
Incoming! Hey!
Flank the idiots! Press hard!
Didn't stop me from getting to your boat, bitch. Whoa, fuck.
Blame
Where's this asshole at? Asshole.
I've got some feeders with for
There you
two
go to
cops.
So
Big
this is
Ben.
the compass.
I don't
Large
suffer
enough
the
to
same
ford an ocean.
disease. Well, look here, Stow and Erke's lapdog. You've stolen me from Francia. Put me out!
Nah, I don't think I will.
Will none of you lift a finger to aid your master?
He's beating my ass, ain't he? Oh, I don't have any.
Get fired to the end!
Come on back up, big guy. And you're done. This is a say goodbye to the bad guy moment right here.
Burning to ash what you cannot possess, that is a child's way out.
To hell with London. Boudica was right to burn it to the ground. It's a brick-and-mortar shithouse. So bright and beautiful, set aflame. Will you rule over these cinders now? Yoke its people to your whims and needs?
You do have power here. Power you have earned. I have finished my work in London. That is enough.
London is only a beginning. My order reaches further than your tiny boats can take you. Never forget, Trigger, my old friend. A man at sea may have gold and glory, but he is always a slave to the churning tides. We are that tide.
Goodbye, compass. Now, did that give us anything on the order? Kill knows Eivor personally, bearded man. I know who the hell that dude is. We need to go get this cat. Oh, but I need to raid. Oh. I guess I'm running from hell. could have made that jump, bro. Look at all these bodies.
There you are. The drinker we must thank for our good fortune.
How do I look? Half drowned and half burned?
Not half of either. And far better for the blood on your blade.
The compass is dead. London is yours, to wreck or rebuild.
We will rebuild. We'll strengthen the walls, reunite families, and likely use less wood, more stone.
Ill-timed, Erke. I'd like a quiet moment to pray.
We'll take it together.
Until our next meeting, I trust you will heed my call if I should send for you.
You came to London in search of a friend, Eivor. You found two.
Aye, Broga. And you deserve this. A silver ring for your raven perch. It was Trigger's before he gifted it to me. I say you've earned the right to wear it now.
I'm touched, Erke. I will carry it with pride.
London is ours. Excuse me. We do have more skills. Are they the two that I needed? We start working back towards that again, or what do I start working towards? The emergency aim. Or battleground bolt. Okay. Back to the world.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
We're gonna raid. We're gonna take out a heretic. What is wrong with the dog on camera? It is pointed correctly.
No raising the sail here. Sing us a song.
Sail! Catch
Hello,
the wind!
Honeycat boy. Hope you're doing well today. That's fantastic. Glad to hear it. If you're just joining us, and obviously it says it's your first time chatting, I do hope you enjoy what you've seen so far, and we'll tune in for more.
Can't use the sail here.
Take the mast down.
We're about to do a raid and kill a heretic after that. And I think the stream may be ended at that point. How far am I in the game? Let's see. I haven't went back to Randby, but London is mine. Mercia is mine. East Angolia is. So I'm quite far. I mean, I'm up to a point where I'm 90. I may do Valhalla next.
Raise the mast!
In the next stream. Before we go any further.
To be honest, Crystal, the more you nag, the more I think you'd all be better off if half-life just spring.
Run up the sail!
Oh, you finished it a couple of days ago? This is not my first playthrough. Probably beat this thing about, let's say 5 or 6 times, I'd say. At least. It's a fantastic game.
Yes, sail!
I like all the Assassin's Creed games, but there's something about Vikings. I say that all the time. But it's something about Vikings. What level am I supposed to be to do this one? It says 160. I ain't buying it. I'm going in solo. I'll call you guys in when I'm done killing. Now, I've never got Thor's hammer or anything like that. I don't need my fucking cloak. Let's just get him. No, I never had that Thor's hammer.
Cost you.
I don't feel like it'll cost me.
Hey now.
Damn it. There we go. Tough as you are, you're done. Oh, that's awesome that you got Thor. That's freaking great. Excalibur, I got Excalibur from the I believe that comes from the river raids, don't it? Completing all of them. Because I believe I've got whatever the river raids give you. Come on, stand back up, dude. I'd like to find Odin's spear, honestly. But you're gonna hide. That will obviously be another time and another day.
What?
These dudes didn't even hear all the fighting before.
I see what you did.
We have the advantage.
You will pay!
feel like I'm gonna play.
Damn you. Die, you.
Oh, okay, then I did get it, because in my last playthrough I went through and killed all the zealots. Then it's some other king that you get their stuff by doing the river raids, and if you haven't done the river raids, they're kind of like grinding, but I would still suggest doing it. I have yet to do it in this game, but I will be. I tried killing you a while ago.
Let's go for free this time. The thrill of the chase. Hey, what?
Can't hold out much longer.
.337, holy shit, dude. That's awesome. I don't know what my last power level was.
With me, brother.
Interesting move.
Around the side.
Alright, man, come on.
You're like a lame mule.
That was not nice to say. Pissing me off ain't the way to go. Call me a lame mule. Everybody's dead, so let's get the raid.
To battle! Hey, can't do this alone. Hey, come here a moment.
Near the end of the game, I haven't ever. I don't. Hell, I have to go back and look. 'Cause if it's about ending the game, then I would have had to have gotten it. I would think. I'd have to go look at my other save file. What'd you play on? What's still in there? I'm completely blind. I need this shit too. Oh, PS4. Before I'm on an Xbox Series S, but what I played it on before this was PS4 Pro. This is the last thing that I beat it on. Yeah, I remember following Sigurd into a cave in Norway. How the fuck do I get in this place? I'm outside, ain't I? I'm doing this a long way, ain't it? Oh, they already know I'm here.
Get back here and face me. Give me a hand. Got company. Out of my way.
Come on and get it. I didn't really mean you, but I'll take it. That's good to know. Dude, I'm losing. You're done.
With me! Watch for my lead!
That's good information. I'll have to do it.
We bring Christ's mercy!
Christ's mercy. Feels like pain. Now you're done.
We watch each other's backs!
Don't worry, I ain't forgot about you.
Meet you!
Hate those banner guys. Missed one. But thank you for that information, Honeycut. I really do. That's awesome.
Help me out here!
Force the friggin' door open. You still want something of me? Asshole. Any friggin' body else? Oh, we got foresight open. One of my guys is down. Son of a bitch.
Give me a hand over
Thought I
here.
killed him off. Oh shit, I didn't even notice that. Hey Honeycut, I appreciate you going ahead and giving me a follow, man.
Come,
obviously
help me with this.
It means a lot that anybody just watches this, but it absolutely means a lot if you go ahead and follow, or you find yourself able to, you know, enjoy watching me play a game. I mean, I absolutely appreciate that, so thank you. Nice. Those sound like some badass weapons, dude. Granted, these are purchases, but I have quite a few divine weapons. Some of them are purchases and some of them are upgrades. Oh, you said what your weapons were? I don't remember the name of mine. Obviously, Varen's Axe is one. And, Yukon Basara is mine. Other one. There's more people to die in it. Where do these assholes keep coming from? Look here, guys. Get up, brother.
My thanks, Eivor.
Who? Oh, I'll definitely get it to mythical. In this particular playthrough, I haven't got to a point. Why am I climbing this? Oh, because I want that Roman artifact. I mean, the way the game starts, the Baron's axe has so much, you know, means so much to Eivor or Eivor. It feels wrong if I don't have it on him. You know what I mean? So let's see if we can do this first try. Oh shit! I got to get up there. Now, let's see if I can time this right to get that artifact. Right on. No, sir. Nobody's time has come. You ain't shooting my people.
You'll take your name.
Fight smart. Use your glimmer.
I'll have to try that myself. Pathetic.
Now he's done. Oh, no, I don't think I did have the Book of Knowledge. I might have. Again, I'd have to look at my other profile. So it is possible, but I don't remember right offhand. I'm not somebody that normally goes for 100%. The reason I would have done it would have been because a lot of those areas are, they have enemies. Don't be stuck. And I like gutting all these sumbitches. I don't really care much for the stealth of it or anything like that. I just like putting them down. They can't get in that way. Get in that way. This has been a big damn place.
I found some lonely treasure.
Give me a hand with this.
Okay, nothing left up here. Let's make sure that's true. Fuck, there's one right beside of me. Damn it. Sorry guys, gotta go back in there again. Jesus Christ. I'm still going after that heretic, but I already know his location, where he's at. I'm probably just gonna just straight up stab his ass. And be done with him. The reason I go for those little ones is they have other things for the building supplies. You would absolutely be correct. Like, if it doesn't require stealth for the most part, I will walk in the front door and take everyone if I can. So, yeah, you hit the nail on the head with that one, Honeycut. Or Honeycut. Thought there was some. Somebody to unlock the door for me.
Give me a hand over here.
There are times that I use.
Back to the ship.
Obviously, a light bow is what I prefer to use, and just because of the speed in which you can deal with it. There's sometimes I go dual hammers just to see how bad I can tear somebody up. Now, where's this other asshole that's Templar? Heretic, I guess they're called in this one. Thought he was just above me. He was marked. Of course it's in one that I haven't done yet. Okay, let's fast travel there and then I'll take my horse to him. Oh yeah, the Predator bows are absolutely the most precise, and I bet you use guided arrows with that, because those are pretty cool. Get up here to flat ground and outside the fortress, and I'll get on my horse and we'll have that Templar done. I'll go talk to Ranvi, and then I think that might be it for today. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the guided arrow skill. I've tried to use it a couple of times. I'm obviously not that great at it, but to be honest, I haven't gave it a fair chance to get good at it. You know what I mean? Can't jump over that. But yeah, I definitely don't do the stealth thing. I'm more of a destroyer than a targeted precise instrument. Now, in the other Assassin's Creeds, I did not mind doing stealth or anything like that. This one, Odyssey and Origin, I feel like, and this is just personal opinion, but I feel like it didn't make sense to do stealth. And again, that's just simply my own opinion. Like, I don't hate on anybody that did. It just wasn't something I was gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did kill every member of the order. I did do that. There's quite a bit of skill involved to take them out. The hardest one for me to take out, or to get to, not to take out, was there's one, and to get a clue you have to win a drinking challenge. And I completely, utterly, and absolutely suck at the drinking challenges. So that took some time. But other than that one, I didn't have no issues. It was simply just a time-consuming grind. And again, thank you again for the follow, Honeycat. I'll have to check out your profile. Do you stream as well, by the way? Do you stream with your phone? Wait a minute. Jesus. I got a little bit of a ways to go. I was going back to Randy, not even thinking about it, because running my mouth. Let's get this sumbitch, and maybe we can find one of those heretics that roam around. I'm 50-50 at Orlog. 3 hours. Dude, that's about how long it took me to do the drinking challenge. Dude, jump the fucking thing. There you go. Now I can do Orlog, but a lot of Orlog is a lot of luck. I guarantee you I've lost just as many as I've won. Letter Chester. You know what? We're going to end up having to be here, so why don't we go ahead and get this fast travel unlocked, right?
What?
And flighting, I'm probably better at flighting than I am Orlog. I actually kind of like flighting and the idea behind it. When I first played this, I thought flighting was stupid. Like that was what it gave you charisma. But now I don't mind it. No, if you watched yesterday's stream, like I lost at Oswald's wedding. I lost the drinking challenge. No, we gotta get some first. Just run in and get his ass.
My cannons have worn thin. I am no longer the reed among shields, the glimmer blood, the hallowed skull crack.
The scourge of Swan Roads.
The iron throng. The lender of silver gelds. I only wish to be a freebooter. Someone who writes their own destiny.
Be glad you head to Valhalla with a poem on your lips.
Oh, I know flighting is a real thing. Yeah, where was there was some guards Anybody else? Oh, we got a clue about that guy. I have to look at those another time. Obviously they gave us a skill point or two. The hell was that going after again? There's the guided arrow we was just referring to with the predator bow. Auto loot, I basically have that already. I don't care about the cantrip. The idea of the explosive corpse is cool though. I was over on the other damn side. Oh, I know who the kill is. I have already met him in Norway. That's what we're working towards. Which I suspect will be the next thing Randy wants me to do since I've killed those people. Maybe it's no, I take that back. I bet it's after the thing with Sigurd. Yeah. I don't really like Vinland all that much, but I get it. Wait a minute, am I? Where am I? Oh no, I'm not there. Alright, let's just go home. Oh, it isn't after the thing with Sigurd?
I should talk to Hytham
Some
about my
people
next targets.
haven't played, so try not to put any kind of spoilers in there, but you know what I'm talking about. Is it after the thing with Sigurd?
May I see your store?
I can get you that one easy. Done for now.
I wonder if I do have enough medallions to
Put
give
that gear
Hytham.
to good use out there.
The order has been purged.
That is good news. And I would celebrate, but for the fact that Jorvik now suffers from the same infestation.
Jorvik is a city under Norse control. I should have less problems finding allies there.
That is a hopeful way of seeing it. Speak to Randvi when you wish to travel there. Do you need something?
Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, thank you for letting me know that I would have enough medallions, and I'm wrong about it's not after the thing with Sigurd. I appreciate that.
This marks fewer members of the order.
It gives me joy to take these from you. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you...
Ooh, I like Fire Strike. Let's see what I have there. Yeah, I don't care about that. No, poison. Yeah, we'll put fire in there
You
now.
have done well, but there are more still.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
No, I don't care much for the poison, but there's nothing wrong with raining fire down on your enemies. Nothing at all. Especially the way I play. Well, as I ended the stream yesterday, oh shit, no, I gotta talk to Randy first. Randy.
London is with us, and cleansed of the order.
Good. Hytham will be pleased.
He is.
To Hytham.
Well, I got me a village now. Well, I did already.
I want to see the Alliance map.
I'll do it again. See, there's where Sigurd is. I don't really want to pledge to anything just right yet because I think the next stream, I think I'm going to Valhalla.
I have changed my...
Jesus.
I should go.
Oh, they want 160 on Vinland. I ain't ready for that. I ain't far away from it, but I ain't ready for Vinland just yet, so I ain't ready for that. Let's go ahead and get these plans for Valka. That ain't gonna take that long. Oh yeah. No, I'll definitely be headed back there. And it'll probably be a few more because There's a couple of things I'm gonna do with Volca. Let's find these damn plants, yeah. I don't have the explosive one, I'll be damned. No, I didn't mean to do that. I have to find something explosive, huh? Oh well, there's other plants I can find. Oh, I like the quest. Oh, I do. Both of them I like. Oh no, I didn't just want that. I seen something that was gold in there. I want the gold. I want the gold. We will bring the plants to Volca tomorrow. Because I believe that's when I'm gonna do the Into the Dreams quest and start with her. Do I have the explosive skill? Or I mean ability? Incendiary powder trap might be one of them. Let's try that. I want to go in there and loot that shit. Okay, I still have some adrenaline left too. Let's see if that shit works. Yeah, there's something in there, buddy. I did have it, son of a bitch. A little agitated about that. I did actually have the thing. Note on corpse. Snitch. Fabric is never bad. Okay, now we got that done. We're gonna, like I've been promising, end the doggone stream. Honeycat, my time normally is around 10:30, 11 Eastern Standard Time. If you have an Instagram, it's under the same name there, and previous games, a shit ton of games, honestly, is on Instagram under my name, SPC Griffith 82. Feel free to join there if you want to watch some other stuff. Everything from Hitman to Sniper, Hitman series, Sniper Elite series, Red Dead story. I'm going through that. This story will be there as well. Shit, I know there's some other stuff. Ghost Recon Wildlands, I believe. Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor. Quite a few things on the YouTube. So, everybody, I appreciate your time. And thank you. Y'all have a good day. And we'll catch y'all tomorrow, probably around 10:30 or 11. Update will be posted to Instagram either tonight or in the morning. I thank you for your time. And hope to see you again tomorrow.